Tries going out without lingerie for the first time. She was approached by a lecherous man. The man dragged her away by force. Roy said he had just been released from prison. The purpose of kidnapping the girl, to get her to pretend to be his girlfriend for a day. But to no one's surprise, the girl readily agreed, because she recognized this was the guy she had a crush on years ago. She had missed out on Roy because she was too afraid to make a move. Roy was framed and sent to prison 5 years ago. By the time he was released, things had changed. Roy called his friends several times, but they didn't care. He was verbally abused even when he went to the toilet. He felt abandoned by society. He vowed to kill the man who had put him in prison to avenge his death. Then he would kill himself. But to keep his parents from grieving over his death, he had to create the illusion that he had a successful career and a good family. And that's how the scene happened. When he finally reached home, Roy was hesitant to go forward. He didn't know how to face his parents. Lisa sat by his side in silence. Roy asked Lisa to give him a hug, just as Lisa raised her hand. And he says, "Don't touch me." He was such a kind and contradictory man. Lisa's heart ached a little. Roy finally found the courage to ring the doorbell. It had been 5 years since I'd seen him. His father was aloof. The family sat together, but had nothing to say to each other. The atmosphere was a little awkward. It was Lisa who took the initiative. She said that Roy was honest, reliable, and handsome. Not only was he a successful man, but he was also gentle and loving. In her description, Roy was the head of the CIA, and she was an obscure typist. Her mother was delighted by the sweet story of their love for each other. She was immediately rewarded with chocolates, but Roy said he was allergic to chocolate when he was a child. His face was swollen to a pig's head from eating chocolate. It was such an important event, but his mother never remembered. All she cared about was the game.